The Sales Bible, Part 7. All Hail the King, Customer. This is the book of customer service. To serve is the rule that was said by Lao Tzu about 5,000 years ago. Are you serving others the way you expect to be served? Make your customer happy. Keep your customer happy forever. If you don't have the time or the interest to do so, someone else will. Sell them and serve them so that you can sell them again and again. Where does customer service begin? Well, in the next decade, it will begin with a 100% loyal customer. Start now. Don't let the customer sing, "I can't get no satisfaction." Satisfactory customer service is no longer acceptable. The secret of great customer service. Customer service is one of the most maligned terms in our language. So often as customers, you're disappointed in the service that you receive or the attitude attached to the service that you go elsewhere. It's amazing. The company made the sale, got the customer, and then through an act of rudeness or indifference or poor follow-up or bad service or slow response, lost the customer it fought so hard and spent so much to get. It seems ridiculous, but it happens every day. Thousands of times every day. And it's happened to you many times. And boy, do you talk about it. In fact, statistics show a disgruntled customer tells 20 times more people than a happy one. How good is your customer service? Once you make the sale, are you as intense to keep the customer as you were to get the customer? I attended a mentor seminar at Ty Boyd called The Spirit of Customer Service. I thought I was going to get a great lesson from a great speaker. I was wrong. I got an unbelievable series of lessons from a master presenter. I was rewarded with more than 100 rules, lessons, and examples of what to do and what not to do in the never-ending quest to serve and preserve the customer. How do you lose customers? Well, Ty offered the 7 deadly sins of service. Number 1, putting money or profits ahead of service. Number 2, complacency brought about by success, getting fat and happy. Number 3, organizational layering without creating teamwork, people blaming others or whining, "It's not my job." Number 4, lack of proper employee training, recognition, or retention. Number 5, not listening, anticipating the answers before hearing the situation. Number 6, isolationism, not paying attention to the customer or the competition. Number 7, lip service, or worse, lying. Now, you've probably been victims of every one of these sins at one time or another. Yet, if I ask you if you commit any of these, you'll say no. Guess what? Somebody's either lying or living in fantasy land. Customer service is a complex and critical issue to the ongoing success of any business. It's easy to go astray without guidelines and standards. So let me share some of Ty Boyd's wisdom about customer service. Satisfactory customer service is no longer acceptable. Customer service begins at 100%. The customer's perception is your reality. A mistake is a chance to improve the company. Problems can create beneficial rearrangements. Make the customer feel important. Learn how to ask questions. The most important art in service is the art of listening. Ty spoke in detail about refining the skill of listening. It's a vital key in the customer service process. As salespeople, you're prone to talk way too much. Sometimes you lose sales and customers because you fail to hear their true needs or desires. Ty offered the following rules to maximize your listening skills and increase customer loyalty. Number 1, don't interrupt, but. Number 2, ask questions, then be quiet. Concentrate on really listening. Number 3, prejudice will distort what you hear, so listen without prejudging. Number 4, Don't jump to answer before you hear the entire situation. Number 5, listen for purpose, details, and conclusions. Number 6, active listening involves interpreting. Number 7, listen to what is said and what is not said, because what is implied is often more important than what is spoken. Number 8, think between sentences. Number 9, digest what is said and not said before engaging your mouth. And number 10, demonstrate that you're listening by taking action. It sounds pretty simple. Well, actually, it is pretty simple. Just focus on it. Outstanding service is a powerful sales tool. Customer service is the never-ending pursuit of excellence to gain a level of loyalty in which customers tell others of the way they were treated in your place of business. Is that the way your customers feel? If they do, you're among 5% of American businesses. The other 95% fall short of that mark, according to Ty Boyd. For years, Ty has compiled information and spoken worldwide on customer service. Every business has a different definition of customer service because of diverse types of their products and services. The constants among them are the attributes of customer service. Here are Ty's 12 key attributes of customer service. How many of them are present in your company? Number 1, dedication to customer loyalty by every employee in the company. Number 2, immediate response to the customer, now, not tomorrow. Number 3, individuals taking responsibility for customer needs, not buck passing. Number 4, do what you say and follow up immediately. Number 5, agree with and empathy for the complaint or the situation of the customer. Number 6, flexibility to serve specific needs of individual customers, the ability to go beyond the policy. Number 7, an empowerment of employees to decide. Number 8, consistent on-time delivery. Number 9, deliver what you promised before and after the sale. Number 10, 0 defects, an error-free delivery program. Number 11, outstanding people to serve customers and implement customer service. And number 12, smile when you're talking on the phone. Write down and live your customer service standards. Let's take a look at Nordstrom. They're just a department store, or are they? Their entire service policy to employees is use your good judgment in all situations. My seminar attendees who shop there cite example after example of service way beyond the call of duty, including going to competitors to buy products that they're out of or don't stock and delivering it to the customer at no additional charge. In some mail order companies, before an employee can say no to a customer, they have to have senior management approval. Think about that. The philosophy here is simple. Legendary service builds fortunes in repeat customers. Poor service will drive your customers to your competition. Every time you encounter a customer, try this. Measure the value and the profit of a customer over 10 years, and you can begin to look at them a whole new way. Here's a few ways to get closer to the real boss, your customer. Here's a few examples of things you can do. Have top management people make sales calls regularly. How about installing a customer hotline, or make it a policy to return all inquiry calls or complaint calls within 1 hour? Set a goal to resolve every complaint within 24 hours and then shorten it to 12 hours. Have your top management team personally answer complaints. Maybe create a slogan around your company meaning service and put it on your walls, your letterhead, your literature, your uniforms, or tattoo it right on your forehead. When a customer has a complaint, you have an opportunity to solidify your relationship. Customer complaints breed sales if you handle them correctly. The customer is always right, except when they're wrong, which is most of the time. In sales, right and wrong don't matter. It's the perception of the customer that matters. Keeping the customer satisfied and happy is what matters because that leads to loyalty. What's the best method of handling the dreaded customer complaint? Try the personal touch method. The personal touch method is a strategy I developed and have used over and over. To institute this method, you must first take responsibility, even if the fault isn't yours or you won't be the one who handles it. The customer doesn't care. They're angry. They just want you to handle it. They want you to handle it now. Here are the 14.5 steps to taking responsibility when dealing with an unhappy or dissatisfied customer. Number 1, tell them you understand how they feel. Number 2, empathize with them. Cite a similar situation. Tell them it makes you mad too. Tell them a similar thing happened to you. Number 3, listen all the way out. Make sure the customer's told you everything. Don't interrupt. Ask questions to understand the problem better and find out what it will take to make them happy. Number 4, agree with them, if at all possible. Never argue or get angry. Number 5, take notes and confirm back that everything's been covered and that they have said all they want or need to say. Number 6, be an ambassador for your company. Tell the customer you will personally handle it. Number 7, don't blame others or look for some scapegoat. Admit that you and or the company were wrong and take responsibility for correcting it. Number 8, don't pass the buck. It's not my job. I thought that he said, she's not here right now. Somebody else handles that. Are responses that are never applicable or acceptable to the customer. Number 9, respond immediately. When something's wrong, people want and expect it to be fixed immediately. The customer wants it perfect. Number 10, find some common ground other than the problem. Try to establish a little bit of rapport with the customer. Number 11, use a little humor if possible. Making people laugh puts them at ease. Number 12, figure out, communicate, and agree on a solution or a resolve. Give the customer choices if possible. Confirm it in writing if necessary. Tell them what you plan to do and then do it. Number 13, make a follow-up call after the situation is resolved. Number 14, get a letter or an email if you can. Resolving a problem in a favorable and positive way strengthens respect, builds character, and establishes a solid base for long-term relationships. Tell the customer you would appreciate a sentence or two about how the situation was resolved. And 14.5, ask yourself, what have I learned and what can I do to prevent the situation from happening again? Do I need to make changes? Recovery is powerful. When you make an unhappy customer happy or a dissatisfied customer happy, you can get him or her to write a letter or send an email to you about how the situation was resolved. And you have a solid shot at a long-term relationship. If the problem is left unresolved, your customer will surely find your competition. It's important to be aware of some practical realities when you're trying to accomplish the task of making the customer happy. Here are some. The customer knows exactly what they want or exactly what they need, but may be a bad communicator and not tell you completely, or tell you in a way that's difficult to understand. If the customer cannot state his or her complaint in clear and concise manner, it's up to you to help him do that. Here's another one. Remember, you're the customer elsewhere. Think about the level of service that you expect when you're the customer. Here's another one. Every customer thinks that they are the only one that you've got. Treat them that way. Make your customer feel important. The customer's human and has problems, just like we do. The customer expects service at the flip of a switch, and it all boils down to you. You see, the customer's perception is your reality. How big of a deal is it to try to give customers what they really want?